This video is brought to you by soccersavings.com, offering all the latest and greatest soccer gear at everyday low prices. Be sure to use coupon code SR4U at checkout to receive 10% off any order. Hey guys, Josh from soccerreviewsforyou.com, bringing you my review plus on-feet video of the Nike Mercurial Vapor 10 in the brand new Highlight Pack colorway, which is Volt Black and Hyper Pink. Now inside the box they do include a string bag to go along with the shoes themselves. The string bag is Volt Yellow in color with black strings. You're going to find black Nike football branding on one side and a black Nike swoosh on the other. Other than that, all you're going to find inside the box, as you guys can see, are the shoes themselves. So we'll get these guys out of the box really quickly and take a closer look at this extremely vibrant colorway of the Nike Mercurial Vapor 10. Now in today's video, we're going to be taking a closer look at the colorway and comparing it to other Mercurial models that feature similar color schemes. We're also going to be talking about the tech specs as well as how these things fit and feel on feet. So if you're interested in learning more about the Nike Mercurial Vapor 10, please stick around. Also keep in mind that if you're interested in a pair for yourself, check out the review page on my website. It'll be the very first link down below in the description of this video, and on that page you will find buy it now links for all of the currently available colorways, along with exclusive SR4U coupon codes where you'll be able to pick these up below their normal retail price. So if you're interested in a pair, first link down below in the description. And with that being said, let's get right into the review. To start things off, let's quickly talk about the colorway because there seems to be a lot of confusion with this brand new release from Nike. So to the far left, we have the new Volt Hyper Pink and Black Highlight Pack Vapor 10. Next to that, right here in the middle, we have the electric green colorway release of the Vapor 10, which came out several months ago. And then to the right of that, we have the new Highlight Pack Volt Yellow, Hyper Pink, and Black Superfly 4. So this colorway and this colorway are technically the same. The reason why I'm showing you all three of these shoes is because they're very similar to each other, but at the same time a little bit different. So if you're looking for a true Volt Yellow color, this new Highlight Pack Vapor 10 definitely has that on offer. It truly is a highlighter yellow. You have the neon pink in the Nike swoosh, the black outline. The sole plate does have that bluish tinge to it, like you're going to find on the Superfly 4 colorway as well, which you guys can see right here. So that's a nice little touch that they did incorporate on the Vapor 10. But like I said, this is without a doubt highlighter yellow. The electric green is more of a lime green color, but you can see side by side with the Volt shoe that I have right here. It definitely does look very similar, but again, this is yellow, this is green, whereas the Superfly 4 in the Highlight Pack yellow, while it is listed as Volt and it doesn't look like Volt in person, it definitely does have more of a greenish tinge to it in comparison to the Vapor 10, which hopefully you guys can see at least a little bit on video. But nonetheless, if you're looking for something that is extremely bright and vibrant, the Highlight Pack Vapor 10, as the name would suggest, is definitely going to deliver that for you. So again, if you're a fan of Volt Yellow, this is a colorway for you. With that being said, let me know your opinions on it down below in the comment section. Do you love it? Do you hate it? Why or why not? And with that being said, let's move on to the tech specs so we can learn a little bit more about the overall performance. As far as performance is concerned, the Vapor 10 is an absolutely fantastic shoe, and it's a bit of a shame that it has been very much overlooked since its initial release, as it came out alongside with the Superfly 4, which has definitely seen most of the attention. As I've mentioned in past videos with the Vapor 10, if you're not a huge fan of the Superfly 4 and if you're looking for a more traditional Mercurial experience, the Vapor 10 is definitely going to deliver. In my opinion, it's the most comfortable and the best Mercurial Vapor model that has ever been put out by Nike, not to mention that it's also significantly lighter by about a full ounce in comparison to the Superfly 4. So if you're looking for a premium, ultra-thin barefoot feel on the ball in an ultra lightweight package, the Vapor 10 is, like I said, one of, if not the very best options currently out there on the market. Now, in terms of extra information regarding the performance, check out the full written review on my website. There'll be a direct link down below in the description of this video. I'll also leave several annotations on screen to playtest videos and comparison videos that I have with the Vapor 10 as well. So you can go ahead and check those out if you're interested in more info than what will be given in today's video. But for the sake of the video, we'll go over all the basic tech specs. The upper is made from an ultra thin, surprisingly soft and comfortable Teijin synthetic material, but as you guys can see, it is one piece. There's no tongue running down the middle of the shoe. This area kind of going around the outside is a much more structured Teijin synthetic. It's thin, it's soft, it's flexible, and it is backed by an internal support frame that you guys can see a little bit there on the inside of the shoe. It's so thin that you can actually see it on the outside of the shoe as well, and it does a surprisingly good job of securing your foot, locking it in place, and making for just a very responsive feel overall, as you would expect from a Nike Mercurial Vapor 10. Because the upper is so thin, it does provide a very premium barefoot feel on the ball. There is no extra padding to the touch here whatsoever, and it does have a micro texturing finish as well that isn't necessarily grippy, but there is a little bit of something extra when making touches on the ball, as opposed to it being left completely slick. And then of course it does feature all conditions control, ACC, acting as your wet control element on this particular shoe. As far as the one-piece design is concerned, it also does play a part in the touch, in that there's no overlapping materials. It has a very seamless sensation, and if the shoe fits you properly, it really does have that perfect fit that is pretty interesting, in that this shoe is not made from Flyknit like you're going to find from the Superfly 4 and the Obra. So it does have, like I said, a more familiar feel if you are a fan of the Mercurial Vapor line versus a Superfly 4, which is kind of its own thing, featuring that Flyknit upper. So more traditional Mercurial experience for sure with the Vapor 10, and just a very positive experience overall. The central portion of the shoe, where the tongue would normally be, is a slightly stretchier Teijin synthetic material, so it actually does kind of expand to the shape of your foot really nicely. Can be a little bit trickier to get on at first, but once you get used to that, it's something that, like I said, isn't an issue whatsoever. It does have the standard Mercurial low cut in the heel, internal plastic heel counter, synthetic leather heel liner material with some decent padding there, so comfort is not an issue at all. In fact, I think this is the most comfortable Mercurial Vapor Nike has ever put out. Insole is fully removable, perforations on top, mesh liner as well, and then of course it's just made from a single layer of foam. That's actually a pretty decent thickness, and it does get the job done as far as step and comfort goes. And then moving on to the sole plate, you have their compressed nylon material, which is thinner than what you're going to find on the Hypervenom Phantom, and a lot more flexible as well, which is something that is very noticeable about this shoe in comparison to the Superfly 4, which does feature a carbon fiber sole plate. If I'm completely honest with you guys, it feels pretty much exactly the same. If you were blindfolded and you had a pair of Vapors with a carbon fiber sole plate on one foot and another shoe with the regular glass nylon sole plate on the other, you would have a hard time telling the difference. Sorry, I meant to say compressed nylon, not glass nylon. And then of course you do have the new Mercurial stud pattern as well. All bladed studs. It's a little bit less aggressive than what we saw on the Vapor 8 and Vapor 9, which is not necessarily a bad thing. You lose some of that aggressiveness for extra stability. And as far as performance is concerned on firm natural grass playing surfaces, if you're looking for the most amount of outright grip when pushing off in any direction, this stud pattern definitely will deliver. If you've used Mercurial stud patterns in the past and you've enjoyed them, you're still going to enjoy this new stud pattern on the Vapor 10 and just the new Mercurial line in general. It definitely does perform the part. So that's pretty much it as far as tech specs and the basics of what you should know regarding the performance of this particular shoe. Again, if you want more info, check out the full written review on my website, first link down below in the description. And with that being said, let's move on to the weigh-in portion of the video so we can see how lightweight these guys actually are. Like I mentioned earlier, the Vapor 10 is actually lighter than the Superfly 4 by about an ounce. So we're going to see exactly what these things weigh in real time. Keep in mind this is a brand new pair in a size 9 US. We're going to throw it on the scale, and you can see that they weigh in at 6.2 ounces, or if you convert that to grams, that's 175 grams. So a very, very lightweight shoe. It's actually about a full ounce lighter, not only in comparison to the Superfly 4, but also in comparison to the new 2015 F50 Adizero. Obviously the 2014 model is a little bit lighter, but if you're looking for a current model that's currently the lightest on the market, this is it. The Vapor 10 really does offer an ultra lightweight feel, and considering how light they are, they're very comfortable. They feel very solid on your feet. It's actually one of the most responsive and supportive shoes on the market in terms of when you are making those quick cuts and changes of direction. The second that you react is the second that the shoe reacts. So if that is the type of sensation that you're looking for, you're going to love the feel of the Mercurial Vapor 10. Alright, so here's a look at the Nike Mercurial Vapor 10s on feet. On my left foot I have the stock laces that come with the shoes, and on my right foot I have a pair of reflective pink SR4U replacement laces. If you're interested in a pair of replacement laces for yourself, check out the website sr4ulaces.com. There'll be a direct link to that down below in the description of this video. Go ahead and check it out. As far as how these things fit and feel on feet, the Vapor 10 offers probably one of the best tight fits of any soccer shoe out there on the market at the moment. It's very comfortable despite being very, very tight, and it also offers that nice kind of one-to-one responsive sensation that I was talking about earlier in the video. When you slide this shoe on, it's a little bit tricky because of the one-piece design, but once it's on your foot, it is extremely secure even prior to tying the laces tight, and then when you pull the laces tight and it locks the upper in place, it kind of pulls on that internal support frame. Everything, like I said, just feels extremely secure and very one-to-one on your foot, which is a very good sensation. The upper is extremely thin, it's soft, it's flexible, they're very comfortable from right out of the box. The sole plate is noticeably more flexible than what we've seen on the last couple of Mercurial models that did have the glass fiber sole plates, so that's something that I really, really like. And overall, like I said, probably the most comfortable Mercurial Vapor model that I've personally ever worn. As far as width is concerned, it's a Vapor, so expect it to have a tight, not necessarily narrow fit, but not necessarily a fit that's going to be suitable for extremely wide foot types. So if you do have wide feet, this just isn't going to be a great option for you. And as far as sizing is concerned, I'm wearing my usual size 9 US here, and the fit and the length is absolutely perfect. So if you are looking to order a pair of these for yourself, I would strongly recommend going true to size for the best possible fit. Alright guys, that's it for my review of the Highlight Pack Nike Mercurial Vapor 10. If you're looking for a bright Volt Yellow colorway, this is definitely going to deliver that for you. And as far as performance is concerned, the Vapor 10 is an absolutely fantastic shoe. Again, I know the Superfly 4 has garnered most of the attention for the new Mercurial lineup, but if you are looking for that more traditional, ultra lightweight, ultra thin, ultra responsive type of Mercurial experience, the Vapor 10 has everything that you're looking for and so much more. It really is an absolutely fantastic shoe. So if you guys are interested in more information on the overall performance, again, check out the full written review on my website. It'll be the very first link down below in the description of this video. Along with the full written review, also on that page, you will find buy it now links with the best prices online for all of the currently available colorways, along with exclusive SR4U coupon codes that allow you to pick these up below their normal retail price. So be sure to go ahead and check that out if you're interested in a pair of these for yourself. If you guys have any questions regarding the Mercurial Vapor 10 or questions at all, leave them down below in the comment section. I definitely will get an answer out to you. And if you have any suggestions as far as video ideas are concerned, I'll take a look at all of those down below in the comment section as well. If you enjoyed today's video, found it helpful and informative, be sure to support it with a like. That would be greatly appreciated. Subscribe if you haven't already for daily videos on all the latest and greatest soccer gear. You can find all my social media information down below in the description as well. And other than that, guys, hope you enjoyed today's video, and as always, thanks for watching.